double figures every single conference game, and 46-3-3 the second time. Max capacity in Alico. We'll start with Coach and open it up.
I thought we got off to a good start. I thought we had real good energy. The crowd was terrific. And then I thought after we got in foul trouble, I thought for the most part, I thought that Stetson controlled the game. I thought that they did a good job, especially at the end of the first half. Some of it was attributed to our mistakes. At one point, we turned over 7 of 9 possessions. They did a great job fighting back in. I thought that their effort in the second half, especially on the offensive backboard, really put us in harm's way. And I thought that we were able to, instead of keep it, we never were able to put them away. And I also thought they did a good job of at the end finishing. Our guys did a good job of finishing again. Art obviously made a big play. I thought Chase was terrific. He played a large amount of minutes today. Played great. We need him to be more aggressive offensively, but we have to compliment Stetson for their effort. And they had as much chance, or they deserved to win as much as we did.
Brett looked like he was going to make sure he gave Bernard the ball. Was that your focus? Did you want Bernard to take the next shot?
We were trying to drive it, and if he did force help, Bernard was rolling up behind, and Bernard made a big play.
Was he the second? Was Brett to keep it the first option?
Trying to get to the paint and make a play, and he made a play.
Where was, with Bernard on the same side, was he kind of a second option or the roll?
It was a center ball screen, and they sort of sided it, so he was able to get back to the side, and Bernard rolled up behind it.
Bernard, that looked like a tough shot. I mean, how good did you feel when the ball left your hand and in the position you were in for?
I felt pretty confident when I shot the ball. It was just a big shot. They contested it well. I just put it up there and just trying to win the game.
Who was on you at that point? You remember?
2 people, I don't even know.
I know. Joe, do you remember who was on?
I don't remember who was on.
Okay.
Did you feel the defender close under you on the shot, or when you're in that spot, do you just dial in on the rim and that's all
I
you
don't
see?
think I just shoot the ball. I just saw somebody come out there, but I just pulled up and just shot the ball.
Chase, good night for you to have career high rebounds. It was a pretty rough go in there tonight, wasn't it, inside?
Yeah, they're a really good rebounding team, very athletic. Willie Green, his quick jump is as quick as anyone I've seen. Brian Pegg's a very good rebounder, and then they have a footer that was coming off the bench. So it was something we emphasized. We had to get rebounds. They still had 12 offensive rebounds we got to work on, but just trying to close out possessions by getting rebounds and keeping them from getting second chance points.
Chase, it looked like you guys got a big energy boost when you made that one play when you dove for the loose ball and then you came back with the block. How much do you think that pumped you guys up?
Oh, I think anytime anyone dives on the floor, that's a big energy play for teams. So when we're able to get that, and especially when it turns into points or when it on the other end, getting a block at the rim or off the backboard, when we're able to push in transition is where we always get our energy, is when we're in transition, and that's something we're trying to learn to do, is to get confidence from our defense. So when we're starting to get stops, we're able to be a lot more confident on the offensive end.
Chase, 38 minutes, just a great line score. Was this one of the more fairly fatiguing games that you played? It was up and down the whole way, and sweat was pouring off your chin on those free throws.
Yeah, it was a lot of minutes, but it's something we've prepared for in the preseason. We're in great shape. We practice hard in practice. Practices are always harder than games. We make sure we're going hard, so it's nothing that none of us aren't used to, and it's great coaching, I guess, to get us ready for that.
Hey, Joe, speaking of Chase playing 38 minutes in depth and such, obviously you're another man short now. You care to comment on what the reason is, or at least...
the release says what it is. Obviously we'll get them back disappointed, and we'll play with who we have and move on down the road.
How much do you think that might affect you for the next 2 games, though?
It won't, because we got guys that have to play, and he's not in the equation right now, and Bernard will step up. His minutes will be up. We'll sub how we have to. Chase's minutes will be up, but we'll just play with who we have and move on.
Chase, how do you guys handle that? It's more on everybody's shoulders when somebody on the team makes a mistake.
It's just the same thing as foul trouble. You play with who you're able to play with, and you just got to go out there and play every game and with who you have and win.
How important was it for you guys to not lose serve? At Mercer won at East Tennessee State tonight. That was obviously a big A-Sun game. But, this one really, you couldn't afford to let this one get away, right?
You can't let any home games get away. If you want to win the league title, you have to win your home games, and you have to win on the road as well. But when we're at home, we feel like we have to win. These are games you can't give up, especially the crowds we've been having. Our following's been great, and we don't want to let them down.
Was it simply an energy thing? They really turned it up, and you guys had to summon some more, as the second half stretched out?
Yeah, as Coach said, they came, they played very hard, they played very well. They deserved it just as much as we did. And they're a really good team. They have a lot of talent. They're very skilled. So when they're playing at their best and we're not playing at maybe our best, it's going to be a good game. And we were able to find a way to win at the end, but they get a lot of credit for the way they played.
Bernard, when's the last time you remember hitting a shot in that situation where you had, final possession, couple seconds on the shot? Do you remember the last time you hit one like that?
No, I really don't. It might be the first time, I think. I'm not sure.
Hope it's not the last.
Seems like I've seen you make one or two like those here. No?
No, I just make them and leave them in the past. You gotta move forward.
Who'd you play tonight?
Stetson.
Okay.
How quick did your mind go back to defense? So, Coach, where you talk about how, he makes a shot, it's easy to get caught up in the euphoria. The importance of getting back on defense with Coleman.
Next play, we always talk about that, and I think the big thing is that disappointed us was they shot 48% in our building in the second half. And we always talk about it's not just one, all the plays are important, not just, sometimes people have a tendency to say, well, that was just one play. Well, those one plays in a one possession game all add up. And I think tonight we were able to get some stops. I wasn't happy with the way we rotated or rebounded the ball, but we did get some pivotal stops and some rebounds, and that enabled us to get out in transition.
9 steals tonight. Was that them or you or a combination of the two?
Probably a little bit of both. I think we were trying to be a little bit more aggressive. We played out of foul trouble in the first half, but the second half we didn't. We were able to be a little bit more aggressive. Our defense wasn't as good, even though we weren't in foul trouble, which was disappointing.
Bernard, you're especially low-key. Are you physically tired, mentally tired, or just low-key?
I'm a little tired. It's just been a long day for me. Just get ready for practice tomorrow, rest my body, take care of it, get rehab in and stuff. Just get on.
And on that play, when Brett was trying to drive the lane, were you trying to slide with him? Is that just the normal play?
The thing was to roll up because he was going to come off from the right side, so I had to roll up when Eric was rolling. But he ended up turning it down, and my defender had helped. I just relocated, Brett got me the ball, and I took the shot.
Anything else?
Thanks, guys.